Today I am filming the 2021 Cadillac CT5 Premium Luxury. As you guys can see, it's right behind me here. My tester is painted in this black Raven exterior paint. There's also some chrome here in the front fascia. But looking at the front fascia here of the CT5 here is a nice, handsome looking sedan from Cadillac. I like that my tester does have full LED headlights as standard equipment. They're multi-reflector with an automatic low and high beam, with an LED daytime running light, with an LED turn signal, which is integrated into one. As you guys can see there, the turn signal is flashing while the daytime running light is basically at the top there. Looking at the grille here, there's the Cadillac crest emblem there. There's these small little crest emblems also in the grille as well. Like I mentioned, my tester is painted in this black Raven exterior paint with the chrome accents. I want you guys to comment down below, will you change the exterior color here of the CT5? Personally, I'm not a big fan of white or black cars, but here on the CT5, I would just keep it the way that it is. Looking here at these tire and rim setup here, these are a 245 Michelin tire. They're wrapped in this 18-inch rim design. I like the rim choice that my tester has here. Cadillac says if you go for the Sport or the V series of the CT5 here, or CT4, they will paint the brake calipers either red or blue, which is around like $595. Honestly, I would highly recommend getting that if you guys want to have your brake calipers to show. But looking here on the side fender, there's this crest emblem there. My tester has this LED side marker, and above there's this panoramic sunroof which lets light into this darkened cabin. As you guys can see, my tester does have this jet black interior. I wish Cadillac would have went with another color scheme here on the Premium Luxury that I have today. But looking here at these LED vertical style tail lights here, they're going to be an LED turn signal with an LED brake light. Your reverse lights live down here in the bumper. There's rear parking sensors, also with dual tip exhaust. My tester is the 2-liter 4-cylinder, of course. There's the CT5 badge there, also with a stand-up backup camera, your crest emblem, and there's this silly 350T badge, which stands for Newton meters, basically in torque form. But honestly, if I owned this car, I would legit rip the badge completely off. That would be the first thing that I would do. I'm not sure why Cadillac is putting it on their branding of vehicles. But looking at the cargo capacity here, Cadillac says you get 11.9 cubic feet of space, and underneath here they do throw in some underfloor storage. You can also fold the seats down to do a 60-40 split. So sitting inside the interior of the CT5 Premium Luxury, honestly, I'm a big fan here of this interior. I like this 10-inch display that Cadillac is offering here on the CT5. But looking at this color combination, I'm not a big fan here of the jet black interior. But I wish Cadillac would offer a different color scheme here on the Premium Luxury. But shutting the door here, but before I shut the door, you guys hear that bong? That's that new bong or chime from GM. The door sounds pretty solid. This rides on the same platform as the Chevy Camaro. It's called the Alpha platform. You guys are greeted by this Cadillac emblem, also with the name spelled out here. But to start up the CT5, just put your foot on the brake and press the start-stop button right here. My tester has the company's 2-liter 4-cylinder engine underneath the hood. Looking at the key fob here, I'll show you guys this key fob before. It's a nice sturdy key. There's the Cadillac emblem in the back of the key fob. It does have a lock, unlock, remote start, also a trunk opening function there, also a panic button. This key feels nice and sturdy. This key is on the Chevy Tahoe, the Chevy Suburban, the Cadillac Escalade. So basically any GM product, this key basically is what they're offering at the moment. You can also put your key here in this little key slot down here underneath the climate controls. Looking here at this 12-inch display, is an LCD display. Finally, Cadillac has offered this compared to the 2020 model of the CT5. You guys can get a LCD display, but now here in the 2021, Cadillac gives it to you as standard equipment, if I'm not mistaken here. But looking at the door panel materials really quick, it's going to be a soft touch ejection molded plastic. There's this carbon fiber like trim here. There's this chrome accented door handle. This does have the Bose Performance Series sound system. Over here is going to be electronic parking brake, your heads-up display controls. My GoPro probably is not going to pick it up, but I'm going to insert a B-roll clip there. But as you guys can see, that's where the heads-up display is. You can customize different information to show you like your speed, also sign recognition. This shows you your RPM layout, also your speed as well. You can also brighten it up and dim it if you would like. If it's too bright for you, there's your dimmer switches here. There's a little small compartment there for storage, and underneath here is your hood latch as well. Your trunk opening button is here. It is automatic up, automatic down for all 4 windows. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Your mirror controls are going to be here. This does have 2-person memory seats here on the door panel. There's some of that stitching It's nice and padded here to rest your elbows. Down here is going to be storage and cup holders. I'm a big fan here of the steering wheel. I like the 3-spoke wheel design. It does have forward collision warning. My tester is missing a heated steering wheel function. There's these plastic paddle shifters. It does house the 10-speed automatic transmission. I like the leather here on the steering wheel, but this 3-spoke wheel design is really nice. But this 12-inch display is customizable. You can use these little toggle switches here. It does show you your trip computer. I've been averaging around 22.9 miles to the gallon. Also your driver support. My tester is missing Super Cruise, but it does have the driver awareness plus package for $500. That includes the heads-up display, and I think this 12-inch display as well. As you can see, it does tell you what's playing once you have your phone connected there as well. My phone's connected, of course. Also your maintenance, which includes your oil life. Also, you can customize the screen if you would like. Looking down, you have the drive mode selector really quick. You can cycle through different stuff. Right now, I was in sport mode there. This is tour mode. Also my mode, so you can customize how you would like stuff to be set up. It's the same display as sport mode. There's snow and ice. And honestly, I find the gauges to be a little laggy. I'm not sure if it's a software update that Cadillac needs to offer, but I do like the way that the gauges look here. But looking at this 10-inch display there, this does offer Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's going to be wireless, or you can connect the USB port there. Looking at the Google Maps, it takes up the complete screen, which I like a lot. But Cadillac could make this a 12-inch display or 11-inch display if they use some of this unused real estate here. But it does look really nice. The screen is really high res. Putting the Cadillac into reverse here, you push this little trigger here and you push up for reverse. Look at the backup camera, nice high resolution backup camera. This does have rear parking sensors, also with trajectory and distance markers. And to put into drive, you pull the trigger and you push it back, and you pull it back to go into manual mode, so you can use the paddle shifters here, and you click P for park. There's also your stability control here. That's on auto hold, automatic start stop. Like I mentioned, my tester is the 4-cylinder version. There's this wireless phone charger here. Open up this little flap here. This reveals 2 cup holders, which are a little shallow. I'm surprised to see that Cadillac didn't offer bigger cup holders here, but that's just me nitpicking there. This does have dual climate control. I like the toggle switches here for the dual climate control. There's parking sensors here you can turn on or off. Your hazard switch, also your lane keeping assist. That's part of that driver's awareness plus package. There's this frameless mirror here, of course. Up here, it does have a panoramic sunroof to let some light into this cabin here, but I don't like that this bar cuts in between the panoramic sunroof. There's going to be LED lights throughout the whole entire cabin. The dashboard is going to be a nice leatherette material as well. I like this carbon fiber-like trim. You can also go back here to the Cadillac head unit here. As you guys can see, it's fast, it's responsive. Just by pressing the back button here, it does have the near-field communication. So if you have an Android phone, you can just basically rest your phone there. It will basically automatically connect to the head unit here. There's seats in here. They're comfortable. They're supportive. I like the way that they feel. There's this Cadillac wing there on the seats. They're not aggressively bolstered. You have to go for the Sport or the V Series in order to get the aggressively bolstered seats. Looking at the glove compartment here, is damped and it's lined with Phelps. A pretty decent sized glove box there. Looking at the center armrest here, is nice and padded. There's some stitching, of course. Open up the center console here. It does offer a good amount of storage there. You can also rest your phone here if you would like. This does control the 10-inch display there. Just in case you do not want to touch the 10-inch display, there's your volume knob here. This does have a sync track, navigation, the option to play music. Also a back button here, and you can also navigate through the phone system. And once you press that, it shows you your call log. As you guys can see, once you do it there, if your phone is connected. Looking at the steering wheel controls really quick, this does have adaptive cruise control. There's your functions here to answer and hang up the phone, also with voice commands. But overall, let's hop into the back seat of the CT5. So I'm sitting in the back seat here of the CT5 here. Looking at the legroom here, Cadillac says you get 37.9 inches of legroom. I have plenty of foot space underneath the driver's seat. This is where I have the seat to drive. I'm only 5'8". There's going to be 2 map pockets back here for additional storage. Also, Cadillac does store in your own set of rear air vents here. There's going to be a USB-C, also with a 12-volt here. My tester is rear-wheel drive, so that's why this hump here is really large. But you can sit a middle passenger here just in case you do not like them. Looking up top here, Cadillac does throw in this panoramic sunroof that lets some light into this darkened cabin. But I don't like that my tester has this bar that cuts in between the panoramic sunroof here. But looking at the door panel materials here really quick, it's going to be a soft touch ejection molded plastic. There's this chrome accented door handle. There's your Bose Performance Series speaker covers there. Also a nice area here to rest your elbows, your window switch, nice grab handle here with additional storage and a cup holder. I'm only 5'8". I do have a decent amount of headroom here, but if you're over 6 feet tall, the back seat is not a really good place to sit. But pulling the armrest down here, Cadillac does throw in these 2 cup holders here, but I'm surprised to see there's no storage here in the center armrest. But overall, the back seat here of the CT5 is not a bad place to spend time. So I have the hood open here for the 2021 Cadillac CT5 Premium Luxury here. Let's see what powers the CT5 here. This has the company's 2-liter 4-cylinder. It makes 237 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, and it's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. And as the CT5 sits, it weighs 3,600 pounds. My tester is rear-wheel drive. If you guys want to get all-wheel drive, Cadillac charges you around $2,000 for the all-wheel drive system. Fuel economy, really quick, is rated at 23 in the city, 32 on the highway, and 26 combined. I've been averaging 22.9 miles to the gallon. So starting off in the 2021 Cadillac CT5 Premium Luxury, my tester has the company's 2-liter 4-cylinder. It makes 237 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. It is paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. So starting off here in the CT5 Premium Luxury, honestly, I'm really impressed with the powertrain. This car weighs around 3,600 pounds. And with this 2-liter 4-cylinder moving this car, I think that's pretty impressive for how much horsepower it does make, which is 237. And this thing will get tow happy. You will get you can reach 237 horsepower around 4,000 RPM. The thing redlines at nearly 7,000 RPM. So you have to basically put your foot to the floor in order to reach the actual limit when you actually feel the horsepower, which is around 4,000-ish RPM, which is a high redline. But just driving the CT5 here, honestly, I'm really impressed. The ride quality is really good. This has it rides on the same platform as the Chevy Camaro, which is the Alpha platform. I know it's not a 3-liter V6 that Cadillac offers in the Sport and also in the V series, but Cadillac just revealed the 2022 CT5 V Blackwing that makes 668 horsepower. That's the highest horsepower output engine that Cadillac basically offers now, which is 668 horsepower, which is a lot of horsepower, and it's rear-wheel drive only. They couldn't basically equip the all-wheel drive system with the Blackwing CT5V. But my tester here is rear-wheel drive. If you guys want to get all-wheel drive, it's going to be a $2,000 option from GM. So basically, you guys want to get that if you stay in a cold weather state. Like I mentioned, it's additional $2,000 for the all-wheel drive system. But just driving the CT5 here around 40 miles an hour, when I normally film my videos at, it's quiet in this car. It's a little windy today, but I don't hear any road noise. My tester's riding on these 18-inch wheels here. Fuel economy, really quick, is rated at 23 in the city, 32 on the highway, and 26 combined. I've been averaging 22.9 miles to the gallon because I've basically been doing this a lot. Basically putting my foot to the floor because this car is really good, has adequate power, but that 4-cylinder, of course, you guys know 4-bangers do not sound good. But Cadillac does offer a 3-liter V6, which sounds pretty good as well, and I like the way that V6 sounds. I tested the CT5V a few months ago, and one thing I did not like about that car, you have to basically hunt for the actual launch control in that car, and it was annoying because you have to go to the traction management and basically have to tap it in order to get it. I wish Cadillac would just make that simpler. Hopefully for the black wing version of that, it just actually have a launch control button. Let's talk about the driver's assistance here really quick. My tester does have lane departure with active lane keeping assist. This does have blind spot monitoring, also with forward collision warning. Because my tester has the Drive Wise Plus package, which is $500. That includes this heads-up display. You can customize that like I showed you guys for the interior scene. And also new for 2021 is this 12-inch gauge cluster that I like a lot. You can customize it like I showed you guys from the drive mode selector there. You can show different stuff like your fuel economy, maintenance, oil pressure, tire pressure, and whatnot. I like the steering wheel here. The seats in here, they're comfortable, they're supportive. I like the way that they feel. But if you guys want to get a more of an aggressive seat, you have to go for the sport version of the CT5 or the V series to get a little bit more aggressive bolster seating, if that's your preference. But these seats in here, they're comfortable. I like the way that they feel. Visibility here of the CT5 is really good. I like that you can see all around this vehicle. There's no blind spots like in the Chevy Camaro. That thing has plenty of blind spots, and everyone knows that. If you've driven some of the newer cars that GM offers. But let's do a quick launch here really quick. We're gonna hold the traction control button. It's gonna turn off everything, including the forward collision warning. Once you hold it, it's off. It's already in its sport mode. So I'm gonna put my foot on the brake and accelerator. And like I mentioned, this thing is rear wheel drive, so this thing will get tail happy, as you guys seen. And it gets up to speed pretty quick, but it's nothing like the new Blackwing that Cadillac is basically revealed a couple days ago, which gets 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. But the CT4 is going to get 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. But turning the traction control back on, but honestly, in sport mode, it's responsive. It feels really good. The shifts, you don't really feel the shifts. It does have a 10-speed automatic transmission with these plastic paddle shifters. If you go for a V series or a sport model, they will throw in the magnesium paddle shifters, which has more of a nice high quality touch to it. I do like that my Tesla has this 10-inch display here with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as wireless, which is a nice touch as well. But I can't really complain here. This car rides extremely good. It has great driver's assistance, which I like a lot. Great visibility, great steering feel, great suspension. Cadillac did a really good job with the CT5. So after spending time with the 2021 Cadillac CT5 Premium Luxury, honestly, I'm really impressed on how this thing looks. It looks really good here in the front fascia. Also, it does have an easy infotainment system to use, which is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So all my tech lovers out there, this does come standard with that equipment. But my Tesla here has some optional equipment, which rolls in the Driver Awareness Plus package, the interior lighting, also destination. Starting price here for the Cadillac is at $42,275. With those options, it stickers this thing to be $43,775, which is not a bad price. It's really a bargain compared to the Mercedes, also the Audi and the BMW. So if you guys are looking to purchase a CT5 Premium Luxury, you can check out your local Cadillac dealership and pick one up. I hope you guys have enjoyed my full overview on the 2021 Cadillac CT5 Premium Luxury. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at DriveOnReviews, and please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video.